Today we listen to the 14th hymn in the series of traditional hymns and songs, and the hymn is Let the Low Lights Be Burning. The author of this hymn is Philip P. Bliss. This hymn has a very touching background. In the growing darkness, the waves of Lake Erie crashed against the shore near Cleveland, Ohio, in the USA. The lighthouse keeper was responsible to keep the beacon at the top of the lighthouse lit. He also would light a row of smaller oil lanterns along the shoreline to guide ships into the safe haven of the harbor. With an impending storm, the lighthouse keeper would painstakingly go from lantern to lantern, filling and lighting each one. Despite the great beacon, without the lower lanterns to lead the ship through the narrow passageway, the vessel would wreck upon the rocks. One particular evening, the lighthouse keeper forgot to light the shoreline lower lanterns. During the night, a violent storm arose. Amidst the turbulent waves and howling winds, the captain of the ship became tensed. His old pilot gripped the helm. As the pilot struggled to steer, the captain anxiously peered into the darkness. "Are you sure this is Cleveland?" he asked the pilot. "Quite sure, sir," replied the pilot, gripping the wheel. "But where are the lower lights?" questioned the captain. "They are all out, sir," was a terse, despairing reply. Finally, the captain asked, "Can you make it?" "We must, sir, or we will all perish." Determined, the pilot blindly tried to steer the ship into the channel, without the low lights that should have been shining brightly to guide him. But the ship missed the narrow channel and crashed against the rocks. Many lives were lost because one man did not do his job. Later, Mr. Bliss heard evangelist D.L. Moody refer to this tragedy in a sermon. Mr. Moody closed with, "Brethren, the Master will take care of the great lighthouse. Let us keep the low lights burning." Mr. Bliss told a friend afterwards, "When I heard Mr. Moody use it as an illustration in his sermon that night, I cried out in my heart, 'Bliss, you are just as guilty as the man in the story. As a Christian, you are to be one of the low lights shining brightly so that some poor soul tossed about on the sea of life may find safety and everlasting life in the haven that God has prepared." In 1875, within a week, Mr. Bliss had written the hymn, "Let the Low Lights Be Burning." God is depending on us to keep our lights burning. Are we showing responsibility by shining for Christ in this dark world, sharing the way of safety with people who are drowning in sin? Let us now listen to the hymn sung by a cappella Ridge. May God bless you. Amen.
Brightly beams our Father's mercy from His lighthouse evermore, but to us He gives the keeping of the lights along the shore. Let the lower lights be burning, send a gleam across the way. Some poor fainting, struggling seaman, you may rescue, you may save. Dark the night of sin has settled, loud the angry billows roll. Eager eyes are watching, longing for the lights along the shore. Let the lower lights be burning, send a gleam across the way. Some poor fainting, struggling seaman, you may rescue, you may save. Trim your feeble lamp, my brother. Some poor sailor, tempest tossed, trying now to the harbor, in the darkness may be lost. Let the lower lights be burning, send a gleam across the way. Some poor fainting, struggling seaman, you may rescue, you may save.